Let's talk about the next match. It's Robert Roode and James Storm retaining the tag titles in a Monsters Ball match over Matt Morgan and Abyss, Team 3D, and LAX. So we've got four tag teams going 20 minutes and 20 seconds.
Awesome.
Steve Mongo McMichael is the special guest referee in Chicago. Huge nostalgia, crazy match. Meltzer would say weapons matches are usually passe, but not to this audience. They loved the match and pulled out every stop. The match was much better than one would have expected. Too many big spots to even recount, but among them were Bubba stapling Abyss in the forehead. He had a rookie card for Joe Burrow telling him how bad he sucked.
Yep.
Morgan did a plancha off the top rope to the floor on everyone. And then finally, Johnny Devine coming out. Team 3D put a ton of lighter fluid on a table near the entranceway. They set the table on fire and threw Abyss off the stage. People loved the fire spot, but ever since it nearly ended Cibernetico's career last year, I can't see it being worth it, would write Dave Meltzer. They had people there with fire extinguishers to put it out, but Abyss was on fire longer than was good for him. And by the way, for the record, 0 seconds is what's good for me to be on fire. I don't want to be on fire for even 1 second. There was where Storm put on his football helmet with a beer and challenged McMichael. That got an easy pop as Rude played quarterback and Storm played center. McMichael got down in a football stance, blew past Storm and clothesline Rude. Wrestling fans remember him as this flop, but in Chicago, he'll always be the local football legend from the 1985 Super Bowl team. There's a bag of thumbtacks here. I mean, you pull out all the stops here. It's a crazy match. And in the end, Bubba's going for the pin after a 3D through the table. Storm runs in the ring, spits beer in Bubba's face, and steals the pin when he covers Hernandez. 3.25 stars on the Torch, 3.5 stars on the Observer. The use of the weapons, the use of Mongo. This is about as good as you could have hoped for, right?
Connie, there's guys that know, we always bash on Abyss, but he's good. But you take Abyss and my man Bubba and let them really sit down and hardwire a match like this and really think through the iterations and having legitimately all the pieces of the puzzle. So you got 8 guys, and look, we're not even calling Storm and Rude beer money yet, but I think this is the early days as we're getting going. But the match is really, really good. And, Mongo, if I recall correctly, he was the football coach of the Arena League. So he was an arena football team in the area. So he was obviously the Chicago legend, but still in the news, for current stuff. But just having him a part of it, they tore the house down, man. And again, that building, it's unbelievable atmosphere for us that, we are in the studio, and to get out of the studio, the biggest show of the year, the electricity, that's what I'm trying to get to. These guys brought it to another level. A really, really, really good match.